Greetings. Well, here we are back in the railway room, and before we go any further, this will be the last railway video for this year, well, model railway video shall we say, for this year. It's going to take a Christmas break to enable me to get some other things done that I need to do, and then we'll be back in the railway room from probably second or third week in January, when hopefully everything will be cleared and ready and I can start showing how I'm thinking of building the layout. It may prove to be impossible to do everything that I want, but at least by clearing the tables and giving them a good clean, I can then get my brand new track out and at least try and set down what the outer loop is going to look like and see how that fits in onto the table. I might have to shorten the platform lengths and accept that I can only run 3 coach trains and not 4, or have 4 coach trains but one will be hanging out over the end of the platform. Mind you, that's not uncommon, so fair enough. Anyway, before I start taking the track apart, I have had a delivery, the last few bits and pieces. There is a new company out, or it's new to me anyway, and it's called Blimey-that, and its range is being sold by Rails of Sheffield, and I've no doubt other manufacturers as well. And I am not paid by Rails. It just so happens that having used Hattons, I moved over to Rails with a lot of other Hattons customers, so and I'd used them on occasions in the past. I believe in loyalty where you get good service. However, there are other model shops. Gauge Master, I sometimes use them. They're very, very good. And there are other companies like Roxley Models and TMC who are also up there with the best. And I think, is it Great Eastern Models? That's another shop that's good. So, you know, you choose one that suits you, and if it's good service, show it a bit of loyalty, because I think that's the only way that a lot of these shops are going to stay in business. You can't afford to have people chopping and changing. It doesn't work like that. But anyway, Blimey-that. Here we have a little set of picnic tables. I'm pretty sure they were about in the 60s. I hope they were anyway. As you can see, that's not bad, is it? They're made very well. And what else did I get? Trees. I got one little pack of trees like that, which I think you can see there. I'm just trying to get it into... I'm trying something new here, so you'll have to bear with me. But I'm looking at the LED screen upside down, but there you can see they're quite well made, aren't they? And I got some what they're calling park trees. And how about that? Don't they look good? They're some of the most realistic I've seen, actually, to be honest with you. Very, very good indeed, and I have to say, quite reasonably priced. The other thing I got from them was, let's bring it down here, a pack of pavements. Which I don't think you can see. Oh yeah, now maybe that's better. You can see that through there. I rather like the look of these. The idea that they're sort of pre-cut and you can put them around your houses, I think is going to be quite useful for me. Anyway, that's the latest acquisitions. There's been no further acquisitions on the railway locomotive front or anything like that. I don't know if I showed you this. I've had this in stock for a while now. This is a Gauge Master one. Told you I shop at Gauge Master as well. A gravel scenic mat. And I think that's going to come in quite useful as well. Anyway, what you see I've got to do now is all this track that's on the table at the moment is second hand, and I've got to work out which is second radius, third radius and first radius. These I think are second radius, but this one here is third radius. So now we have third radius. Let's just take the zoom out a little bit. And there we are. Third radius. Still not good enough, is it, really? That's better. Third radius. And, oh, right, third radius, second radius, that's second radius, and no wonder I had some problems. First radius. So, there are all three types now. I am now going to dismantle the layout and let's see what we get. Well, don't look much, does it? But here we are. Third radius, second radius, well, and first radius. We've got two bits of that. Selection of straights, points and longer straights. Now obviously third radius I'm going to be using brand new track for that circuit, so third radius track curves that I'm not using I will bundle up and probably sell, because well, I should get 10 quid for that bundle easily. Track is at a premium at the moment. If it's good quality second hand track, that requires a bit of work that I have to do on it just to get it up to scratch, but once it's there it's a reasonably saleable commodity. However, abandoned station, look at that. Rather sad, isn't it? But it's all in a good cause. I mean, if you look back over my videos over the last few months, I did build up quite an area and got an idea of what I wanted, but it wasn't quite enough. Trouble is with model railways, that's very often what you've got to do. You've got to put it in place to start with. Then if you don't like it, you take it all up and start again. Model railways never finished really, but of course I'm not getting any younger, so I need to try and make sure that what I put together this time is going to be the final layout. But I'm going to give you a bit of a teaser here. I've got a box of stuff, but I'm not going to do an unboxing for two reasons. Firstly, if I unbox the stuff, you will know what that train represents, I'm sure, or those of a certain age would. And I haven't got a white box to put it into yet anyway. But I'm waiting for one more thing to come to go with that. And on that day there will be a double unboxing, but it could be quite a while yet. So now let's proceed. I'll put that in the corner there. I'll take that and put that there. I think I overdid it on the straight platforms, but again, these platform pieces are very well sought after, and to be honest, I won't sell any more on a certain well-known platform because I don't like the way they expect you to arrange to receive the payments. But I would probably use Facebook Marketplace, or maybe a member of the family, a younger member of the family wishes to start a model railway, in which case any surplus that I've got I will probably more than happily pass on to them. But bloody youngsters now, they don't want model railways, which I think is a bit of a shame. But fortunately, as people get older, there do seem to be more sort of grown-up people coming back into the hobby, which is good. So I've not complaints about that. Oh, that almost looks like a station on the corner by itself, doesn't it? Anyway, a very short video, absolute crap as usual, but people seem to like it. So for those of you who only watch the model railway videos, thank you very much for supporting over a period of time. I wish you all, and everybody else for that matter, a very happy Christmas and a good new year. And as I say, the model railway side of the channel will be back sometime early in the new year, second or third week in January. So that gives me time to do what else I need to do, clear this table completely, give it a good clean, and then we'll start from scratch. And maybe you will have some ideas when I position things that I might be able to do a bit differently, and also all reasonable suggestions would then be very greatly appreciated, even if I don't adopt them. Sometimes somebody else's point of view can make you have a look and think, well, I can go halfway with that. So anyway, again, have a good time. We will see you in the new year.